Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripasindhubhyevacha patitanam bhavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasani Gaura Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. I have a request for my disciples, initiated and aspiring disciples, and Siksha disciples and followers, and that is that shortly there's going to be a Vyasa Puja ceremony for me on the 3rd of October. That's in Durban. Of course, I'm going to have one at a private house in Johannesburg also a little later, and etc. But to make this auspicious, I'm requesting disciples, followers, to distribute Srila Prabhupada's books. So in other words, to have a book marathon. So this we've had every year. Well, I wanted to develop it this year. So the marathon, why it's so important to me is that Prabhupada wanted us to distribute books, and this was his most important instruction. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta also gave that same instruction to Prabhupada. When I first joined, I distributed books on the streets in London, together with Subhag Maharaj, Bhakti Chaitanya Maharaj, Bhakti Vikash Maharaj, so many others. Brajendra Kumar Maharaj, Janananda Maharaj. And then when I came to South Africa, I was also distributing books in Johannesburg, Friday, Saturday morning, Friday nights. Of course doing life members as well, but I'm specifically talking about distributing books in shopping centers and on the streets and house to house. So I'm not able to do that at this present stage. My health is actually deteriorated somewhat, and I'm spending more time in bhajan, praying to Krishna, chanting, and reading Chaitanya Charitamrita, etc., Goswami books. So I don't have the energy to go out. Previously I would do this, even in the 90s. I would go out Saturday morning and distribute books. But if I can't, or am not able to distribute books, I'm requesting my disciples to try to do this. Actually, every Saturday morning, I always think about the devotees who are going out distributing books. And I feel guilty. I feel that I'm not doing this. So I'm requesting you to distribute Prabhupada's books as best you can. And this is like a personal service to me. And since you're my disciples, you're like extensions in a certain regard of myself. So, of course, you're really extensions of Srila Prabhupada himself. But this would be very satisfying to me. So the marathon will start 1st of August and go to the 30th of September. So it'll be 2 months. I'm requesting that each devotee distributes at least 25 books. Size of the books is up to you, Science of Self-Realization, or like this Ishopanishad. This is actually a copy of the first book I ever received. Previous to this, I got a Back to Godhead magazine in Portobello Road, late 60s. But then I received this book in 1973 at Oxford Town Hall, Sri Ishopanishad. This is the original book, simply printed. So this book made me a devotee. So you can distribute smaller books or bigger books, but at least 25. Then of course you collect the books from the local temples. And I would like a list of books distributed by each disciple, and the points, and the Lakshmi. And this I will go over very carefully before my Vyasa Puja, and note the devotees who worked hard. This also is, when I first came to South Africa, 1974, again I found a book, And this is Prabhupada's original Bhagavatam, part 3, which I found in Tongat. Yeah, that was left by, as you can see the signature, Rishi Kumar Das Brahmachari. Rishi Kumar Das Brahmachari took sannyas around about joined about 68, and then took sannyas, came to South Africa in 1972 with Shruti Prabhu, but then unfortunately he got into Maya and he left, but this is the original book. So this is from the original books that Prabhupada brought in 1965 from Vrindavan. So again, book. I met this, I came in contact with books. So please try your hardest, distribute books, meditate on Srila Prabhupada distributing his magazine in Delhi, and also going on the streets in New York, trying to distribute books. Meditate on your Diksha Guru distributing books and your Siksha Gurus, like Bhakti Chaitanya Maharaj and Ranjana Swami, etc. This is a wonderful opportunity to make advancement, and try your hardest. And Krishna will reciprocate, Lord Chaitanya. And interested devotees, if you meet people who are particularly interested, take their names, phone numbers, and then phone them afterwards and ask them, did you read the book? Do you want another book? And would you like to come to the temple? And then if they say yes, then you say, all right, I'll meet you at the temple in the foyer on a particular time, Sunday morning or Sunday afternoon at a particular time, and you meet them and you take them into the temple and you sit with them during the Sunday program, and so they don't feel awkward. So you're following it up. It's not just book distribution, but you're following it up. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki jai, Gaur Premanandi Hari Hari Bol.